Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Damba today. Going to be just going for the normal thing that I'd go for, whether I was recording a video or not, because you guys asked me to do this every now and again, and Damba is one of those characters that I do enjoy playing, and we'll be going for Spirits Chosen, which did get buffed in this update. He also got a tiny buff to his Mending Spirits, but overall I'd say Damba is actually in a worse position than he was in the last update, even though he did get buffed. Hi-Rez also got buffed, and more significantly than his changes, so overall he's actually technically a little bit worse if you play him as a healer. So like I said, he got two changes, one small one, 2 Mending Spirits. It went up from 315 to 325, so 40 extra healing over its duration, and Spirits Chosen got buffed from 220 to 250. Again, not massive, but they should be a little bit better. Did try and record a BK video for today twice, and it didn't really work out. I didn't enjoy myself at all because BK also got changes, so I've scrapped that for now. I don't know if I'm going to revisit it or not. I might just leave BK for a little while and cover him when he gets something else changed. I'm not sure. If you've got any requests, feel free to let me know in the comments, because this one was asked about quite a bit, which is why I'm doing it. For my setups, I think they have changed like a little bit since I last showed them off, but they're still very similar. We've got damage reduction, reset, movement speed, self-heal, and also a tiny bit of extra sustain. Super standard stuff though. You see this all the time. The other one is the exact same. It just doesn't have the speed buff and instead has reset. Sleep schedule is definitely a little bit messed up because I had to be up at a kind of weird time the other day for the unlock bucket. I was luckily able to actually grab one and a dock in a case for myself. Obviously it doesn't have anything to do with Paladins, so I don't want to spend too long in this video talking about it, but I was lucky enough to actually get the pre-order, although it doesn't ship till May, which is a little bit mad. I reckon I'll make a stuff video sometime soon to talk about stuff that I've been kind of passionate about recently that I want to, I guess, put in a video, because I don't want to just clog up a Paladins one and talk about stuff that doesn't really relate to Paladins for like 3 to 5 minutes. But yeah, I know a lot of people who were trying to get one weren't able to because of the website and other stuff, because it did sell out, I think, like 10-15 minutes, which was actually way faster than I thought it was going to be. But I was there ready as soon as I possibly could have been, because I've been waiting to get one since they announced it, because it's super cool. We got Onslaught Marauders port as the map. We've got a Maeve, we've got an Inara. What the hell is happening? Okay, a Cassie and a Corvus. For some reason it's like 50% transparency. I can't move my mouse at all, but I've never had this happen before, and it looks really funny. Like, I can kind of see the spawn room, but I can also see the normal thing. I don't know. We're up against a Maeve, a Buck, a Cassie, a Ram, and an IO though. Should I restart my Paladins? Is this even going to show in the video? I guess we're in. I can't pick anything because it's moving my camera. What can I do here? Oh my god, am I going to have to relaunch, aren't I? Relaunching now. I've never had that happen before. That's really weird. Other than the analog pocket though, I have been playing a decent amount of Arknights recently. Again, not related to Paladins at all, but I've been really enjoying it. I guess if you want to add me on there, just let me know on Twitter and I'll just DM you my username or whatever if you want to be friends. I think I've got like 10 slots left, but I've been really enjoying it. Been playing it for the past couple of weeks. It is just a mobile gacha game though, by the way. Before you go ahead and waste your time googling it, we'll go ahead and I guess grab Spirits Chosen and then the speed setup. Yeah, sure. Hello, Buck. Hello, Buck. What's going on? I'm very confused. Was he just stood in front of me? I'm not sure. The game grabbed me Kronos and Death Hands for some reason, which I guess isn't terrible. 4 talents. We've got Treacherous Ground, Dark Gifts, Impulse, Cat Burglar, Earth Splitter, Impulse, Bounce House, Lifelink, and Cat Burglar. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, and I think I was the only person with the issue because everybody else was just kind of going about their day as if nothing was wrong. Left myself over here, right click the Inara, throw the Q down, get rid of the Buck. This is a very weird start to a video, I can tell you that much. Frame rate is absolutely busted right now, but I'm just going to try and, I guess, continue as if nothing happened, and we'll just sit on the point and throw out heals and stuff. Very weird intro to a video. Not only did I go massively off of the subject of Paladins, which I do, I guess, kind of often in my videos anyway, but also everything was just broken. I had to relaunch. It seems like some people aren't here because Corvus is making kind of weird plays. I don't know. I'm going to just throw my ult there, so we should be able to get rid of some of them at least, or maybe not. But we should have used my reload. There's one for the Buck. I missed the heal on the Inara. I am just totally dead. I can throw my Q down, but I am gone. My frame rate is just going all over the place right now. I'm imagining because of what happened earlier, Corvus is just running in over and over again. I'm pretty sure he is at least a bot. I don't know about the rest of them. There goes the Buck. Try my best to keep Inara full health. Managed to dodge the stun. I think Corvus did die again. I'm just going to spam my right click. I can't really track her very well. There is an F. I'm totally dead. Just watching the Corvus. He literally just runs in every single time and then dies. I don't know why the bot for Corvus is so busted. Inara just saying such a team of a bot. Absolutely no way we're going to win if it's a 4v5, so I guess we'll quickly move over to a game 2 in a minute. I will, I guess, still show a little bit of this one. The bot is like so bad that even if I am healing it, it's just still going to repeatedly die over and over again. We'll get a stun. We'll go ahead and throw the ult, get rid of the Ram. Nice. Going to at least try and do my job as a healer, I guess. Even if we are destined to lose, I might as well still give it an effort and make my stat look a little bit better, I guess. Not really sure why the Inara feels the need to BM, considering we lost because of a DC, and obviously I also was DC'd at the start, but there is the 150 to 400 defeat. Well deserved. That's one of the crappiest matches I've ever had, but at least I don't think I was the only person who was getting issues. But if for whatever reason you're interested, there are these stats. I'm not really going to bother going through them because you can see them there, and that really wasn't much of a game in the first place. 5v4 feels bad. Yeah, but it was definitely not a fair match. Right, well, we'll go ahead and jump into another one. I did queue for everything, but we've got TDM Abyss for our final team. We have an Inara, Lex, and a Corvus. Shoutouts to Gagjier and Pabajo. Yep, sure, completely butchered that. But then for their side, we're up against a Khan, a Pip, an Andro, an Io, and an Amani, so pretty standard teams. I think the reason why I've done less stuff videos than I used to do is mainly just because in my normal videos I kind of talk about stuff that I'd usually save for stuff videos, like if there's stuff going on in Paladins or if there's stuff going on YouTube or just in my life that's really big, I kind of just talk about it in like the day-to-day uploads that I put out. But we'll go ahead and grab Spirits Chosen and then the setup. Yeah, sure, we'll go for the speed one again, why not? We'll grab some Cronus and Nimble. We've got Treacherous Ground, Splitting Ice, Discovery, Stunning Visage. We'll throw right click on somebody, Catalyst, Storm of Bullets, Defiant Fist, Paramania, and Sacrifice. Who failed the jump? I think Lex messed up the jump there and slid off the map. I don't think the Inara grabbed it. I'm pretty sure it was the Andro. We are getting blasted a little bit. Oh, I guess she did because she just threw it. I thought the Andro grabbed it. I should have just looked at the top left. I really could have just done that. It would have been way easier. Right click for the Corvus. There's another one. We'll throw the Q down. Just get a couple hits on the Andro. Right click for the Inara. She's going to be a pain in the ass to get rid of. I don't know how the hell my stun went so weird there. My snake, for whatever reason, barely moved. We just got rid of the Andro as he was falling slowly to his death. Kind of funny. Right click for the Corvus. More hits into the Khan. I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. There's a stun. There's a right click. There's a stun. That was absolutely nasty. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm playing very actively. We are also just very grouped as a team, which makes it a hell of a lot easier. There's a right click for her and a Q right before I get turned into a chicken. Weird sentence. There's another one for, I guess, the Corvus. Will throw an ult there. Sure, managed to keep her alive. There goes the Lex. I didn't have any of my heals up. There's a right click for her. There's some more hits into the Andro. F ourselves over here. Right click for the Corvus. How the hell have I lived for this long? I don't know. There goes the Amani. This is a hectic TDM. I went for the ult. Somehow I didn't get grabbed in that. I think the Inara did though. By Inara. We've pretty much all got ults other than me. We'll get some more Cronus and Nimble. Sure. Amani's in the dragon. There's a right click. Pip did just try and go after her. Why did the sound effect just play? Oh, I guess it's there, Amani. I forgot they even had one. Khan did just grab the Inara. I did try and throw a heal on her, but she's off the map again. I feel so bad for her. She's been thrown off twice. Probably shouldn't have drawn attention to myself. There's a stun which went straight into your reversal. Definitely did just think about throwing myself off the map on purpose. Corvus just died because I think he messed up his teleport. Can't really blame him, to be honest. I've done that many a time. Definitely seems like Pip is giving us a ton of trouble just because of the slow combo he keeps doing. He's got his ult up again. There's a heal for the Amani. We'll throw the Q down. We'll throw a right click on to her again, I guess. I'll go ahead and throw a stun. Never mind, she got melted. And Ara went for the ult, but it didn't really do anything. Right click for her. Throw a Q. Go ahead and pop an ult. Yeah, sure. Okay, I thought he was in his Q for a second there. The animation's very similar now that I look at it. Let's F ourselves over. There's Lex going for the ult. He actually got rid of the Andro. Nice. I'm going to F myself over here. I'm off the map. Okay. Reckon I probably would have died there regardless, so it doesn't matter. Anara just throwing her ult into the stratosphere, I guess. Why the hell did she do that? She could have easily hit somebody over there. Very weird. Io is here. She's going for the ult. She got collisioned weirdly there. I feel kind of bad for her because that was very cheesy. She should have probably been able to get us off the map. That was a bit bad. Reckon she probably should have had that one. Kind of cheesy that it didn't work out. Corvus went for the ult. More heals on everybody. I can't believe we're actually 10 kills behind. I feel like we're doing a great job. I'll go ahead and throw the ult into the Inara wall, which I guess got rid of the Amani because she was just being consistently spammed into the Inara wall, which actually worked out. She's being grabbed. She's off the map, I think, for the third time or fourth time now. We'll F ourselves over here. Heal for the Lex. Missed the first one. Getting a bit of a flank here on the Io. She's gone. We'll F ourselves round here. Okay, I feel like I should have died so many times in this match. I reckon I'm going to have a pretty mental stat, but we're actually coming to an end. 25 to 39. We've got kind of bodied. There's a stun and some more hits for her. She is a goner. There's a heal for the Inara. She got thrown over the wall. Through another right click on her. That is the Amani dragon. She's going for the ult. I think we all kind of realize here that it's over any second because they literally need to just kill one of us. And there we go. There is the defeat. One hell of a TDM match. Honestly, that is the most hectic game I think of TDM I might have ever played. As a healer, for sure. That was mad. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Shoutouts to Shindo, Shadow, and also CH2410. I've shouted out that guy already. That was Alex. We'll go through him top to bottom. Amai did pretty good. Corvus, not so much. I feel like we actually did great there. 28k to 61k. I'll take it. I'd say Alex did fine. Inara got kind of screwed there by being thrown off the map so many times. I think 3 of those deaths are her being thrown off. Overall, she did do a good job. Their Amani, not so much. Their Andro did really well. Their Io did pretty good. Their Khan did alright. And so did the Pip. Overall, I think they had a more consistent team. I think they deserve the win. But yeah, for game 3, we got Siege Stone Keep. We got a BK. We got a Barak. We got a Victor and a Makoa. Did I call that out right? I don't know. We're up against an Ando, a Tiberius, and an Inara, a Damba, and a Maeve. So pretty similar team comps actually. Weirdly, there's double tank on both sides and then a damage. They just have a flank instead of the second damage, and we both have a Damba. This is weirdly similar for a Stone Keep, but okay, sure. This is actually a pretty good situation to try and show off Damba. I should probably go for Ripened Gourd. It would make a ton of sense, but at the same time, maybe not going for it will mean we can get more damage because we can tick the Nando and the Inara if everybody's really grouped. I don't know. I don't actually know which one would be the best choice here. I guess both of them would work great. It doesn't really matter, I imagine. I feel like whatever we go for, Spirit Chosen, Ripened Gourd, and then either of these setups, they're all going to be good choices as long as I'm not going for damage Damba. We should be fine. I'll go for the speed. What's their Damba going for? So he's going for Ripened Gourd and then not speed, but he's going for just spamming the Gourd as much as possible. Let's see how this works. Sure, we'll go ahead and grab Cronus and Nimble. I imagine he'll end up with more healing just because they have an Inara who can increase stuff, but we'll see. We've got Fortify, we've got Burst Mode and Pluck. We're up against Aegis, Tremors, Ripened Gourd, Predatory Instincts, and then whatever the BK may have grabbed. Makoa just said that BK might have crashed. Maybe he did. I think their Maeve might have done as well. well, but throw our right click already on the Makoa. We throw our Gourd over there as well. Let's hit him with another one. There we go, 250 insta heal, kind of nice. Another one. BK is pushing up very aggressively. I really shouldn't have even wasted a heal on him because he's a bloody bot. I have no idea where the hell I should be placing myself. Heal for the Victor. I'm also trying to heal this Barrack as best as I can. I think I did actually hit him with that one. There's one for the Vic again. Reckon we're kind of screwed with this one regardless, just because it is 4v5. There goes the Tiberius away with his ultimate. We did get the objective lost. Technically saying that though, their Maeve isn't here either, so it's 4v4. Sometimes I do love this game, and then other times I guess he crashes because at least he's back. Now I don't think he was here at the start. Get another right click onto the Makoa. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job on heals. We'll hit him with another one for that 250. There goes the Tiberius. Barrack is also doing a really good job of holding himself up, so I don't really need to heal him anywhere near as much. We'll F ourselves over. Right click for the Makoa. Technically we're at an advantage now because it's 4v5 in our favour. Gonna F myself over here. That Damba is just doing flips and I'm lagging like mad. We'll throw our ult there. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Right click for the Victor. Throw a Q down here. The Anar is just flying around. Really, I'm just trying my best to play Damba. Normally it's kind of hard to do because the FPS is just all over the place. I probably should have relaunched, to be honest. I imagine that would have fixed it. I think it's kind of my own fault for having weird issues and then relaunching once to get in the game and then I guess not relaunching again to fix the problems. Saying that out loud sounds hilarious. We'll F ourselves back. Right click for the BK. Throw a Gourd in there. Right click for, I guess, the Barrack. I was kind of aiming for the Makoa, but whatever. There's one for him as well. I'm freaking outputting a ridiculous amount here. Go ahead and throw an ult there for both the tanks. Yeah, sure, I'm usually too conservative with Damba 1. This way we can actually just get it out and actually get some sort of benefit from it instead of holding on to it for the entire game. Makoa nearly got rid of the Nanda, but he did pull him off the point, which did give us a defense successful. Nice. Maeve is going in. I think she has reconnected, so it is at least now a 5v5. End of round 1. I think we're back to even, at least. BK just said everybody had the bugged screen where you can't choose talent. Victor said yeah. Barrack said yeah. I'll go ahead and drop a yes because that's what we had in game 1. I didn't have it this time around, but it was what we had in game 1, so I guess it is a server side issue and not something that I was just specifically having, which is kind of what I thought it was, because for some reason, even though this game is constantly busted, I never seem to assume that it's going to happen to more people than just me, because a lot of the time it doesn't. There goes the Tiberius. We'll F ourselves over here. Right click for the Victor. Right click for the BK. Throw our Q there. Let's get a right click on the Makoa as well. We're doing a pretty damn good job this time. I think now that we're 5v5, we're probably going to win it. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job just trying to output as many heals as I possibly can, even with the extra 250 on the front. It is kind of hard to keep some people alive. Already got one on the Makoa. We'll hit him with another one. I didn't practice for this at all, by the way. I have not played Damba in ages, so it's a little bit more awkward. BK went for the ult, so did the Nanda, but for some reason it didn't save the Anar. I guess because she was a little bit out of range. I don't know. He's jumping down with the shield. We'll throw a Q and a right click. Barrack has been keeping himself at like full health for this like entire game, and I don't even know how. I'm guessing it's from his turrets and stuff, but I've barely even had to heal him because he's been bloody full. But there is the push successful, 3-1. I think the Anar going for flying Anar has definitely been a bit of a disadvantage for him. She might just be playing flying Anar and just kind of having a fun time. I don't know. Still managed to somehow wiggle 0 deaths. We'll F ourselves back here a little bit. There's a right click for you. Oh, there's a Maeve here. Sick. I don't really know what to do. There's a right click for him. That's Anara going for the ult. I'm still self-healing for a little bit, so we're fine. There's the F. I'm probably dead here. 100%. Anara really went on me there. She's just kind of leaving walls everywhere and launching herself around. She is gone. I'm pretty sure we're going to win this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 4-1 here. Victor went for the ult. Did die to the Tiberius, but the team is pushed up and the Barrack was on the point the entire time, so that is going to be the 4-1. Well done, team. I don't know why it gives you 300 credits at the end. I've never noticed that before, but 4-1, it still gives you the 300 credits even though the game's over. But yeah, there we go. As soon as that was 5v5, I feel like we kind of had it in the bag. It was pretty noticeable as soon as the entire team was there that we were in a pretty good spot. As for the stats, we'll go through them top to bottom. Victor did pretty damn good. The Makoa did a good job. I feel like overall we did really decent there. 118, 100k. Like I said there, Damba was kind of destined to beat us out because of the fact that they had an Anara. I feel like even if we did go for Ripe and Gourd, we would have had probably the same 100k, maybe a tiny bit more, but overall I think regardless of what we went for there, he was probably going to beat us out because he was doing a pretty good job. Barrack did a great job as well. He sat on the objective. Turn BK when he was there, absolutely shredded. When he was DC'd, obviously not, but as soon as he was back, he was doing a really good job, pretty quick. For their side, Nanda did pretty good. He absorbed a ton. The Tiberius did a good job. Anara was messing around a little bit. I don't think it has anything to do with me. I think she was just playing flying Anara, but I think that was definitely a reason as to why they had lost that one. Damba did a great job, and then Maeve was a bot for most of that game, but I think she did come back because she grabbed a talent and stuff, and then she still didn't do all that well. Maybe that was a 4v5 for most of the match. I'm not really sure. I didn't really see the Maeve very much. She did flank me a couple times, and she seemed like a person, so I'm going to assume that she just came back and didn't do all that good, but I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That was Damba. Don't really have anything else I can add here at the end. It's been a decent amount of fun to play. I think the setups worked great. I think the changes are kind of nice, although personally I think I do still prefer Ripened Gourd 2 Spirits chosen, even with that 250 at the front. I think overall I'm better off going for this one. If this was 300 or 325, then I would be a bit more of a toss-up, but I think overall I barely ever use the Gourd for damage, so getting the double healing on it is just really worth. There's no downside to it for me, because you can even throw it on yourself for double, so it gives you extra sustain if you're being flanked as well. It's just overall a really good talent. I like it quite a bit. Setups worked great, like I said, so we'll end the video here. Thank you for watching. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay frost there.